In this video, I'll be taking a look at the Sonic set and modifying it to make it a way more detailed set, using simple LEGO techniques and parts you should just have lying around in your collection. Now, I don't know about you, but I loved playing all of the Sonic games, and with most of you probably only remembering Mania at this point, unless you're an OG or went back and played the previous games, you would know reasonably how a Sonic level is structured, especially going back to those 2D games. Now, this set is based on Sonic 1, not necessarily Sonic Mania, however they both feature Green Hill Zone, which is the basis of this level. And although this set is a fantastic one-off set for the average Sonic fan, if you're a bit more dedicated, you can buy multiple of these sets and restructure things round, extending it by the pins on the side. And no, I'm not counting that as a mod, I just think that's standard knowledge, but there are definitely a few things missing if you did want to make this a full Green Hill Zone level. I'm assuming at this point you are familiar with the Sonic 2D games, but just in case you're not, at the end of a Sonic level you will hit a flag and then you will jump on top of a canister. That was originally made by Eggman, freeing all the animals inside, something that was unfortunately missing off of the LEGO set.
And considering this whole set was designed to be extendable, considering we have pins on either side of the set, it's a shame that we didn't get the flag or the canister that represented the end of the level.
So this is exactly what I tried to do, and although I didn't make the flag, I think that would be impossible to do without stickers in this case, I did have a go at building the canister that Sonic jumps on top of. Now these canisters are normally quite big, and I would have loved to use a 6x6 plate for this, as I think that's more of an accurate size to what I think it should be, but if I wanted it to fit on the set I would have had to make it 4x4, so that's exactly what I did, and I came up with this. Now this is a very simple build using a few plates, tiles and ingot pieces
to make up the illusion of the end canister. Now obviously there's not enough room in it for animals,
but still a great addition and a great thing to put at the end of your Sonic Green Hill Zone to show the end of the level. Probably the most simple one on this list is just trying to give a bit more dynamics to this model, and the way we can do that is by positioning the Sonic figure. They give us a loop in this set, and I figured I would love to put Sonic upside down as if he was running round this loop. And the way I'm going to achieve that is using these two pieces here. Now this is a 1x1 stud with a hole in it, and one of the clear stand pieces that you can most likely get more of from a CMF, but considering you get one on the stand for the Chaos Emeralds, you could always steal that one. Putting these two parts together like this means you can attach it to the roof of the loop and have Sonic attached to it, like I say, running around the loop and creating a bit more of a dynamic looking set. Now, I don't think this could be a proper mods video without addressing the elephant in the room. Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman, an argument I don't particularly want to get into on this video. Although most of this set is great, especially that moto bug, Dr. Robotnik in this scale is unfortunately a different story. This one just feels very oddly shaped, and I don't particularly like the way the glasses are printed on a 45-degree angle, so it makes it really difficult to add things like a brick-built mustache. Although I could attempt this mod myself, I think it's way better to just shout out somebody who's done, in my eyes, the perfect job. You guys have probably seen it as he's another very popular YouTuber, but Hachiroku24 has made the best looking Eggman I think I've seen. And Bud, I hope you don't mind me using some of your footage here to just show him off, but he looks amazing, and I can't wait to do this to my Eggman. But as I'm still waiting for some parts, I can't show him off in this video. I love the way that the brick-built mustache is much bigger on this guy, and uses some more of those interesting round pieces to really show off how fat this guy is actually meant to be. The only real downside I see about doing this mod is the fact that it makes Eggman a lot bigger than Sonic, whereas I think the LEGO Models one is actually a very good size, and I'm unsure because he doesn't show it in his video, but I'm unsure if it fits in the Eggmobile. I highly recommend checking out his video, the link will be in the description and at the end of the video, if you guys did want instructions on how to build this Eggman. Back to Green Hill Zone though, like I was saying before, you should know how the level is relatively structured. And although I would love to build some of the tunnels and stuff that you'd get in regular Green Hill Zone, or these giant waterfalls that you see, this video is called 5 simple mods you can do to your Sonic set. So let's go ahead and tackle these. These spikes are something I wanted to put in the level because especially, like I say, if you're expanding this, having more simple things to do on your Sonic set to make it slightly different using minimal pieces is always a good thing. And again, the way we're going to do this is using these 1x1 studs with the hole in the middle. And the reason we want the hole in the middle is to put these harpoon pieces in to act as the spikes. Now, as I'm not extending this by another Sonic set, I'm going to pretend that this one is my extended one, so I'm actually going to use this floating platform which would originally hold one of the TV monitors. Taking this TV monitor off, we're going to replace them with the spikes. And here's what that looks like on the set. Now I think this looks great, and I think it gives completely what I wanted it to look like, considering we have a total of 16 spikes here. And now we finally have some more danger in this set, considering if Sonic does accidentally fall on them, he's gonna lose all of his rings. And speaking of danger, I love the way that this motor bug is styled. Like I said before, I think the designer did a fantastic job in making this model, but considering the crab always falls off of this set, by the way I found his eye, I wish I had another enemy that actually studded into the model, and I think it's just better to have some variation, especially if you're extending the set. So it only made sense to me to create another enemy for Sonic to face, and the only other obvious one in the level were the buzz bombers you see flying around. This would also create a bit more elevation to the build, something again which I feel was kind of lacking considering it's Green Hill Zone and it's all over the place. And here we go, I think I've represented the style of the Moto Bug pretty well. I did try and make it so it was transformable between attack mode and just flying mode, but unfortunately I think to make it look its best, I think I'll just keep it in its attack position. But this build is a fantastic little build, I'm really happy with it and the part usage I've used. And the fantastic thing about this build is that it uses the same 2x2 dish piece for the face, meaning you can use that spare sticker you get in the original Sonic set to give him a cheeky face. And this model with the little face on it just completes the model for me and looks great displayed on the set. Speaking of displaying it on the set, I think the perfect spot for it is where these rings used to be, mainly because it uses that clear antenna piece that I love to use to make things fly. It fits perfectly here, and it makes sense to have the jumping spring here, as when Sonic jumps on a spring he folds up into a ball, and you'll just kill enemies like that. And with those 5 simple mods done, this is what the set looks like.
All in all, I think this model turned out amazing. I think these are necessary mods that you need to do, especially if you are extending the model. I can't wait to see this film on April 1st when it does come out. I'll probably see it the 2nd because I think I'm going to the DeLorean day, but you never know, if this video does well and you guys want to see it, I could even do some more modifications on some sets based around the Sonic film. And real quick, if you guys were interested in doing any of these mods, they're going to be added in the next coming weeks to my website. The Thor's Hammer has already been added, and you'll get a page of instructions as well as a part list, so you guys can do these modifications to your own sets at home. All of them can be found over on my website, and unless they're a substantial mod, all of these minor ones will be completely free. Remember, all of the purchase instructions at the moment is going towards the Statue of Liberty project, so any instructions bought or donations directly is greatly appreciated. If you guys want to see the review of this set that I released a few weeks ago, go ahead and click the screen now, and I will speak to you guys in the next one.